All right, guys, today I'm going to teach you how to flush mount a speaker, or what I believe to be the best and easiest way to flush mount a speaker. What you're going to need is you're going to need some material like I have here, some MDF, and you're also going to need a speaker for that. All right. Now what I do is I measure my speaker that I have. So this is the GRS 10-inch subwoofer. You guys have seen this in a couple videos already. You've seen it in the can the $20 subwoofer do 20 hertz, and also do I need to break in a subwoofer? And we're going to be using this in this project that's coming up, and this is the 10SW-4. Now this actually does measure exactly 10 inches, so you're going to want to measure exactly what it is. Now be careful, because just because it says it's a 10-inch subwoofer does not mean it's going to measure 10 inches. It might measure 10 and a half, it might measure 10 and a quarter, 10 and an eighth. Just measure it, because what you're going to want to do is cut a hole that's exactly 1 inch smaller than the speaker. So for me, this is a 10-inch, this is exactly 10 inches, so we're going to cut out a 9-inch hole. So this is a 9-inch hole right here. Then we're going to grab our router or a router plate, and we're going to get one of these. This is called a rabbit bit. Now rabbit bits, this is a 7-in-1 rabbit bit, I believe. Rabbit bits have the ability for you to take this bearing off and replace it with other bearings so that you can do a bunch of different sizes, okay? Now this smallest one on this one is a 1/2-inch bearing. So when we put this small one on here and we roll it all along here, what happens is the material gets rolled, this rolls across the material, and then it cuts out whatever size bearing that you have in there. So if we do a 1/2-inch bearing, it's going to cut out a 1/2 inch all along the edge. And so we'll be left with 1 inch longer, bigger hole than what we have at whatever depth we need. So this would actually be 10-inch, and that's how we can flush mount it. Now the great thing about using something like this is we can incrementally move the router bit up. So if our first pass is not deep enough for this subwoofer to sit flush, guess what? Just do a second pass. If it's still not deep enough, just do a third pass. Just keep moving it up a little bit incrementally at a time until you get the perfect flush mount size. And that, to me, makes it the easiest, because it's simple to make sure that you actually have it flush mounted. And then not only that, when you're finished, it should be the perfect size hole and it should fit in really nice and neat. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, and if you're enjoying my channel, please check out my Patreon page and support me. I would really appreciate that. Also, like the video, share it with your friends, because that's also really, really good for the support that we're getting. Thanks guys.
Double-digit thousands.